Jamee Damron. First time doing stand-up. Jamee Damron.
You gorgeous people! What a good-looking crowd! I'm Jamie, and I'm gonna move this mic stand. I've been doing my backup little nothing temporary job now for about 10 years. I currently work in a high-end restaurant. It's called Campanile. And grilled cheese. People have a really bizarre relationship with food. Specifically women choose Sundays to cheat on their diets. Can I have 4 pancakes, scrambled eggs, 2 sides of potatoes, creamed spinach, and we need more butter. Okay, sure, got it. You want to gnaw on the busboy till the food comes? Good Lord. It's like, especially in Los Angeles, like, people are really OCD about their food. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I need sauce on the side, no mushrooms, and can you make sure that none of the food on my plate is actually touching? I'll do that for you. You want some Paxil? Zoloft? Fucking Valium? I'll make sure none of them are touching. Jesus. Staff meetings in a restaurant are gripping. I mean, gripping. They're run by the general manager, who normally comes in and acts entirely too important. And he's kind of like, listen, I called this emergency meeting at 7 a.m. on a Sunday because we have a really critical issue. But you know what? We can solve this because we are a team. We are on top. Now, I want you to think really long and hard, okay, for this answer. Where do you think the missing forks go? Are you kidding me? I'm talking about forks? I can't stay here. And then you have to listen seriously for like an hour of everyone's version of the first person's answer. They're like, oh, I got it. Let's take all the forks and put them in the same place. No, I got it. Let's use the same place to put all the forks. No, I got it. Let's put them all in the same place. Let's get them together, and then let's label it forks. Wow. Okay. So, I grew up a tomboy. It was awesome. Big farm, middle of nowhere. Dirt all over me, surrounded by boys. It's great. But you had to pick up quickly, and you had to be industrious, okay? Or you got snuffed out with the rest of the little farm animals. It's just the way it goes. Hey, Jamie, come on, help me with this railroad tie. We gotta move it across here. Dad, I'm 7. Hey, frick. But the scary part about that is you grow up, and then you are in your life, and you're in relationships, and you're doing things, and I gotta tell you, the girl-boy thing, the male-female thing, it's not really clear for a tomboy, It's not clear. Like the other day, I'm like, honey, there's a couple of dishes in the sink. Could you just take care of them for me? He's like, well, honey, it's kind of a girl job. I mean, don't you think you should do it? I'm like, really? I should do it? Yeah, I'm building the addition on this house, so why don't you get into the kitchen and make me some dinner, bitch? How about being perpetually the one in the relationship that shows up at 5 a.m. loaded? Who says that's a man's job? That's not a man's job. I can do it, no problem. But the funny thing is, okay, about this whole thing is that you guys come home pissed drunk. You keep it simple, because you're coming into enemy territory. You just keep it simple, you go home, you go to bed. Drunk women are so girly. Like, it's like we come home, we gotta tell you our whole freaking night. Hi, honey! Oh my God, Jill is such a slut. She got crabs stuffed tell anybody. She got him, Steve. And then I told her to stop hooking up with him. She tells me to mind my own business. She says I'm bossy. I'm not bossy. And then Jill and Katie were like kissing and dancing like lesbians, and they wouldn't include me because I'm bossy. Do you think I'm bossy? That's hot. But as the universe would have it, the roles completely go back where they're supposed to go. When the next morning, your boyfriend is perched over you going, you left off last night at Jill and Katie kissing. What happens next? Do you think they're lesbians? Give me a break. But I have to say, one of my favorite gifts that my boyfriend, well, now my ex-boyfriend, shocker, right? It's so weird. Why are you still single, Jane? I don't know, it's so weird. But he did give me an iPod. These things are cool, huh? I mean, come on, they're fun little gadgets. But I gotta tell you, I'm a little scared with the social pressure that goes along with it, you know? I mean, there's just a lot of rigmarole. You gotta have the iPod, you gotta have the iCar, you gotta have the iMac. To pay for all the shit, you need an iLoan. I mean, give me a break, you know? Then you get it. And the only way to get your iPod rolling is, where do you go? iTunes. iTunes, the virtual 99-cent store. And you get in, and it's like, I swear to God, it pops up on the screen. You're like a 3-year-old watching cartoons. It's like, oh my God. And all you have to do is just click, 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 click. 2 hours later, you come to and you owe an invisible store $150. You're like, how is that even possible? And then you get your bill and you're like, I bought the Neil Diamond collection? Jesus. Which is the whole next issue with these things. It's like, it's your iPod, so it's your playlist. It's your life. You get to do it. You customize it. And then you realize that your iPod has become your medicine cabinet. Because you know everybody's got a song on there you don't want anybody to know about. We all have that embarrassing, really fucked up song that you're like, oh shit. You know, you're road tripping, you're with your friends, everybody's there, you're so cool, you're driving up the coast, you got the cooler, everything's set, and then suddenly, it's your iPod on random. You're like, oh shit. Man, I hope that hillbilly John Denver song doesn't go on. Whoa, and there you are. It's your medicine cabinet, open for everybody. It's like the unsuspecting guest that wants the Tylenol and has to get through the Vagisil just to get there. It's fucking embarrassing, people. It's embarrassing. You know? So, I recently did jury duty. Whew. Wow, yeah, my first time in California. Whew. You know, I gotta tell you, jury duty is the one role in Hollywood nobody wants to be cast in. Nobody wants to do it. So of course I postponed it like everybody else does. You know, you're like, yeah, I can't go. I'm sick, I'm out of town, my leg fell off, I can't go, you know, and then you get your sort of series of little postponed things. I gotta tell you, I feel like the last one that comes in is an angrier color. You know, it's like, they're sort of pinkish and they arrive, and the last one's not like stop sign red, it's more like, we'll fuck you up if you don't come red. You're like, yeah, I gotta go. Shit. So, you know, I'm not sure really what I expected, but this is Hollywood, you know, and I walk into this ginormous building, and I'm in this like cattle call of jurors. There's like 1,000 people in front of me, not one hot person. Not one hot person. This is Hollywood, for God's sake. This place looked like the bar scene from Star Wars. I was like, you know, I would be much more dedicated to justice if I had something to look at. Give me a break. And I gotta tell you, I really, until this incident, I was convinced that I was a person with morals. Yeah, I don't have any. I'm totally done. I'm so with the rest of them. And you know what? To hell with all my friends, and even if they're here tonight, that said, oh, don't worry, take a book. You'll get there for one day, you'll read all day, they'll dismiss you at 4:30, you're out. Yeah, my number got called at 10:30 a.m. I barely get my ass in the seat. Jamee Damron. Oh! 5 people sitting around you that I've never known in my whole entire life apologize. They're like, yeah, sorry about that. You're like, yeah, me too. I'm sorry it wasn't your name. And I'm sitting there and it's 10:30 in the morning. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't say hi. I'm religious. Yeah, I don't think I can stay. Sit down. Okay. It's fucking 2 o'clock. I gotta get it. I'm racist. Yeah, sit down. All right, it's 4:45. Just do it, Jamie. Just do it, Jamie. Just do it, Jamie. I'm fucking the judge. I'll do it. I swear to God, I'll fuck the judge. Thank you so much, you guys.